You love it or hate it, you can't really escape the flowers, the chocolates, the heart-shaped balloons filling every store you walk into this week. I got to say, though, the stores' shelves are pretty empty nowadays. In their latest episode, my next guests discuss the day of love, how to navigate it when you're in a new relationship, and how to get through it if you are single.
Sure, it feels nice if someone surprises you with something, but I think that's something that's in the movies that it goes well. I'd say more times out of not. They're not a mind reader. There's no way that they would know what you're looking for. So the odds of them matching you exactly where you want to be is just so slim. You're setting yourself up for failure.
You really are. You know, I'm reading that book, How to Get the Love You Want. And in there's a chapter about when partners think that they're surprising their partner with something, they're actually doing what they would want. So it's always in line with what if it were flipped, what they would want their partner to do for them. So you're not actually doing anything for your partner. You're doing this for yourself. And these surprises don't usually go well because it's not in line with what your partner wants. It's much better to have a direct line of communication of saying, this is what makes me happy. This is what I want. This is what I expect. And your partner can act upon those requests. It just makes life so much easier.
All right, joining me are the co-hosts of that podcast, Dateable, Julie Krafchick and Yue and Julie. Welcome to you both, ladies. Thanks for joining us on this. Love talking about Valentine's Day. You talk about how you kind of need to communicate about Valentine's Day if you're in a relationship. Let go of expectations as well. I got to say, once you're married and have children, which I am, expectations are out the window completely and totally. If you show up with chocolates, you're in a good zone. But talk me through that if you're not someone like me.
Well, I think there's always going to be expectations around this holiday because it's a holiday around love and it's commercialized. But if you are not currently in a relationship, think about this holiday as a way of showing your love and giving love. Instead of thinking what I can expect other people to give me, think about what can I do to show more love for the people who I care about around me.
Julie, you know what I thought was so great about the sound that we just played of your podcast was talking about the fact that when you give gifts, it's often the gift that you want to give. It's often what you want, right? Versus what you expect your partner wants. What is your advice for kind of flipping the equation on that?
I think talking to your partner about it, like we were mentioning, the worst is when you're waiting for a surprise and your expectations are so incredibly high. Also, knowing your partner's love languages and how they like to receive is so essential in putting yourself through their mind, not your own.
Let's talk about FOMO here. You guys talk about it in the podcast. Want to play some of it?
Between February 1st and February 14th, the overall dating apps see the activity increase across the U.S. So by 33%, which is no surprise. I think there's a lot of FOMO. It's a reminder. I think the reminder is a big aspect. I remember when I was single, there was varying degrees of how much it affected me. I think if I didn't have anyone in the horizon and I was comfortable, I let it slide a little more. But I just remember celebrating Valentine's Day after a breakup on my own. Ooh. And I did not want to see anyone. I did not want to celebrate Valentine's Day. I basically wanted to pretend like this holiday didn't exist.
Which, by the way, I mean, it doesn't really. This is the Hallmark manufactured holiday. Let's be honest. Nobody should have FOMO over it either, because most of us are just sitting on the couch at the end of the day or having dinner with our partners. And it's not necessarily this romantic thing and, you know, so on and so forth. But I'll take the negativity out of it for one moment. Yue, and just kind of, you know, talk about, for me, if you're a single person and you're kind of watching this and thinking about Valentine's Day, what's best to think about?
Well, Yasmin, I think there are so many expectations around this holiday because it's so visual. You walk down the street and see people carrying flowers or they're getting chocolate for their loved ones. And if you're not part of that culture, you feel left out. So for singles out there, don't think about you're being ostracized from this holiday, because you're not. You are in control of how you celebrate, and you can create these new traditions that don't necessarily have to involve a partner. It can involve just the people you love the most around you.
Get flowers for yourself, get flowers for your friends. Valentine's Day, as Julie pointed out, celebrating with your girlfriends or your guy friends, whatever it may be, just celebrate the day. Celebrate every day, right? These days, especially after what we've been through. Julie Krafchick, Yue, thank you to you both. Make sure to tune into Dateable, wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes drop every Wednesday.